Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous, my friends. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Ooh, I think this is going to be a good one. It's from the Oskar Blues Brewing Company. Now, they started out in Longmont, Colorado, but since then they have spread to Brevard, North Carolina, as well as Austin, Texas. Oh, yeah, they're busy beavers. This is the Can-O-Bliss IPA series. Checks in at 7.2% alcohol by volume. Don't know what the IBUs are, but I don't think they're very important because this is described as a hazy IPA, right? Date stamp on the bottom says it's 31 days old. I'm telling you, I check all dates from now on because I've been burned one too many times on those dates. Oh man, get that thing home, open it up, and say, "Oh my God, what's wrong with that beer?" Look at the date. Oh, it's 6 months old. Yeah, don't fall for that anymore. Woo, that's building up some quick head, huh? Oh my gosh. Whew, wee, that is a tropical fruit and juice bomb with a lot of pine in it. I'm telling you, that's got some serious pine in there. Oh, they said a hazy IPA, but hazy IPAs generally don't have that much pine in them. Of course, this is 7.2%. We'll have to look, we'll have to see. Never had a bad beer from Oscar Brew. Yeah, Oscar Brew. Oscar Blues Brewery. Man, he just came out with this mustard ale. I gotta try that. The only thing is, it's $19.99 for a 6 pack, and the only place you can really find it is online at craftshack.com. Yeah, I might go for it. Now, this looks a lot more of an orange color in person than it does on that camera. I don't think over here is going to make any difference. This is a very deep, hazy orange with a nice, bright white head. I already told you what it smells like, but I'm going to take another sniff just to see. Man, ooh, if that tastes half as good as it smells, we're in business, baby. Hey, many thanks to the brewers there at Oscar Blues Brewery, and thanks for watching. Cheers to that, baby. Oh, man, that's good. That's good. It's got some lovely sweet citrus in there. Mmm, mmm. Some tropical fruit. I'd have to say a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of mango. Not too much on either one. Nice sweet malt backbone in here. Mmm. And then, believe it or not, you get some lovely pine bitter finish. It's believe me though, believe me, it's not overly bitter and it's not overly pine saturated by any stretch of the imagination. But the flavors are still in there. And 7.2%, it's very well disguised on the alcohol, which means you better be careful, baby. Yeah, I'm not your daddy, but I wouldn't drink and drive with 7.2%. Cheers to that. You got to be careful these days when you drink and drive. Everybody knows their limitations. I'm not going to sit here and say that I have never had a drink and then I drove an automobile. I would never say that. I don't do it today. Now, it's not to say that if I were out somewhere and I ran into an old friend and hey, let's have a drink. Nah, yeah, yeah, you understand. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I love when people say that. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No, I can't see anything that you are saying, but I can hear it. Cheers, baby. There's nothing wrong with a drink or two. You have to exercise caution. You really do. You have to exercise caution. If you're going to drink and drive, make sure it's a leisure drink. Make sure you eat something. Sit around. Don't drink 3 of these in 15 minutes and then drive. That's enough of my public service announcement. My goodness, this is a very good beer. Very smooth, easy drinking. Now, these came out in 2019. Of course, I was out of the beer. I don't want to say the beer game. Let's say the beer world. I was out of the world. Can you talk, Dave? Beer world, beer world for a little while, and I kind of lost touch here and there. So I didn't realize that this came out in 2019. There's an entire series of these beers, and I was just lucky enough to get this in a mixed 12 pack of IPAs. Not necessarily they were Oskar Blues; they were just all different breweries. And man, this is good. This is very good. I would highly recommend this. This is a medium bodied beer that gives you that lovely New England style tropical fruit and citrus, but at the same time, give you that very mild pine bitter finish. So it's got the best of the East Coast, West Coast IPA all rolled into one. Yeah, absolutely. They'll leave a little bit of lacing there on the side of the glass, which is always a good indication, at least to me, that is a very well brewed beer. Of course, that's got a lot to do with the cleanliness of your glass and yada, yada, yada. Even on a dirty glass, though, it'll leave some lovely glazing. Ooh, dirty glass. Ooh. Not if I'm out somewhere. Oh man, that's a very satisfying beer. Like I said, it's got that citrus and tropical fruit, sweet malts up front, very quickly followed by that slight bitter pine dry finish. I don't think you could get any better than that, my friends. Yeah, again, one more time. Oskar Blues Brewing Company. I suspect this probably came from North Carolina since I'm in Ohio. Doesn't matter where it came from. It's mighty good. Buy it. Like it. Yes, indeed. Dr. Dave says life is short. Be happy. To that end, drink great craft beer. Why would you want to waste your time drinking bad beer? Cheers to that, baby. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.